When you say that luck matters, and you see so many people making lakhs of rupees every month by
Hmm.
running YouTube channel, do you think
Yes.
it is luck or they know something more than you? You're
Hmm.
speaking well. You speak with a very good balanced energy. You're not very loud. You're not very shy. You're very much well balanced. I like that energy of your speech. Right? Good way of improving our sentence formation is to um, do regular sentence formation exercises. Right? So
Okay.
I would suggest you go to Google, type sentence exercises, and download some PDFs, right? Freely available
Hmm.
PDFs. Right?
Okay.
Those PDFs you can download and start constructing 15-20 sentences per day. I'm sure it has its own challenges. I'm sure you enjoy your job, but I'm sure it
Hmm.
has its own challenges. What kind of challenges do you face while creating content, or while scripting, or while presenting, or editing, right? Or
Hmm.
just to get the knack of the right algorithm, right? Because many times our videos don't perform well, right? So the
Hmm.
algorithm has a lot of things to play with it. So what are some of the challenges that you face in the journey of content creation? Hi Priyanka,
Yes.
how are you?
Yes, I'm good. What about you? How are you?
I'm well, Priyanka. I'm well. Thank you so much. We are meeting for the first time, isn't it?
Yes, we are meeting first time.
Perfect. So I know it may be a boring question to introduce yourself every time you meet a new tutor, but if you're
Hmm.
comfortable, you can do that.
Yeah, yeah, sure. As you already know, my name is Priyanka. I am from Gurugram, Haryana. I have done masters, qualified UGC net
Okay.
language. These two are my hobbies. Yeah, that is
Perfect.
a bit about me.
What is your subject of masters, by the way? Where you have, which in which you have qualified net?
My subject is management.
Okay. All right. So you're an MBA graduate, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Right. Perfect. All right, Priyanka. Well, first of all, congratulations on your qualification, and hope you get your dream job soon enough.
Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Sure. So, what got you started with your English communication? Why you felt you need to do better with your English communication? What challenges or what dreams or what goals you have?
Okay, so as I want to be an assistant professor, so I have to interact with many students. So it's my need. I want to improve my English. And one more thing is there, I run a YouTube channel.
Oh, wow.
Uh, yes, where I'm uploading sessions, conversational videos.
Wow.
So I love imparting my knowledge. So that is I thought let's join English Yaari again, learn something new, so that people who are watching these type of session they can also learn and I can also improve. So that is why I've joined.
That's a great
Yes.
service. That's a great service that you're doing. I mean, you're not
Yeah.
just following your passion, but you're also helping others learn from your own experiences, right? Plus,
Yes.
you get to run a YouTube channel, which is a great way to establish social influence, right? So good.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed by the amount of work you're doing. Right. All
Yeah.
right. So let's first begin with today's assignment, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
What
First
is
I
it?
want to know a bit about you because I don't know
Oh, sure.
about you.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, as you can see, my name is Madhav Anand and I live in Delhi.
Hmm.
I'm a full-time communication consultant. I do it for multiple organizations, including EnglishYaari. I run my own academy as well. So that's about me. I'm a full-time communications guy. Right? You can say it like that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great.
Sure. All right. So today's assignment or session notes. Let me check what's the subject, the topic. Love for home decoration. It's not a very interesting topic, but let's see how we can make it interesting or how you can help me make it interesting. Sure.
Okay.
Normally, it is said that women have better understanding of decoration. They have better understanding of colors and shades, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
for example, a man will only see blue color. The woman will see aqua blue, deep blue, light blue, sky blue. Like she will see a multiple shades of blue. A man will just see a blue color, right? So it is
Hmm.
said that women have better understanding of colors, shades, shapes, sizes, curtains, all of that. That creative ideas, women are better. If
Yes.
this is true, why don't you tell me a little bit about your ideas of home decoration? Or how far do you devote yourself in home decoration? Or are you someone who is not into all of this? Maybe you are completely opposite, which is also fine. But
Hmm.
share some ideas about home decor, especially as a female.
Okay. So now I don't feel I have a lot of time to do
Okay.
home decoration and all, but I used to do that in my childhood days. I used to decorate my house on the occasion of Diwali and wholly I used to decorate my whole house. But now I lost interest in it. I don't have any interest in it.
Okay.
Yes, I want to keep my room simple and decent, where people can sit and feel peaceful. So this is what I feel now. I'm not into it. Just I need decent color, some books in my room, and a good background for my recordings. So you can see like how one YouTuber can decorate their house. That is what I want.
Interesting. So you said that previously you were more interested. Now you're not as interested in home decor and stuff like that. Why?
Yes.
And how did that change? Why did the transition happen? And
Mhm.
how did that happen? Give me some ideas around that.
Okay, actually now I don't have time for doing all this stuff. Earlier I was free. Nowadays I am preparing for assistant professor job, so my schedule is bit busy.
Okay.
As a YouTuber also I have to make content, so I don't have time. That is the one.
Hmm. Hmm.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it was disconnected for a while. Now it's back. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe network is fluctuating.
that's fine. No problem. So you said that you create content, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about what kind of content you create? Is it just conversational videos, just like we are having right now, or you create your own content as well?
Yeah, I upload conversational videos,
Hmm.
sometimes some solo videos related to English concept, and I do have Instagram page where I am making reels related to books, unboxing, review videos. So yeah, these type of content I'm making.
All right. Okay. Right. And when you create content, I'm sure you know it has its own challenges. I'm sure you enjoy your job, but I'm sure it
Mhm.
has its own challenges. What kind of challenges do you face while creating content, or while scripting, or while presenting, or editing, right? Or
Mhm.
just to get the knack of the right algorithm, right? Because many times our videos don't perform well, right? So the
Mhm.
algorithm has a lot of things to play with it. So what are some of the challenges that you face in the journey of content creation?
Yes, algorithm. Yes, nobody knows how it works. So we are
Yeah.
putting efforts every day. So I am also in I am also in this. I feel content is king. So I am focusing upon my content, quality
Mm-hmm.
content, not
Okay.
quantity. But sometimes I feel demotivated, even spending a lot of time, putting a lot of efforts. Whenever I don't get views, so that time I feel demotivated. But again, I start doing because it's a long journey, and sometimes I feel there is luck. Luck is also matter in this case.
Luck is also matter. No, luck also matters.
Yeah, luck also matters in this
Luck
case,
also
in
matters
this
in this
field.
case. Okay, all right. Um, when you say that luck matters, and you see so many people making lakhs of rupees every month by
Hmm.
running YouTube channel, do you think
Yes.
it is luck or they know something more than you?
Yes, they know something more than me.
And what could that possibly be? What could that possibly be? What is
Maybe they failed so many times, but they didn't give up, and they are learning more than me. Or like 1% luck is also matter. Some people have beautiful face. Some people have confidence. They
Mhm.
have opportunities.
Okay?
So it depends on which type of background they are from,
Right,
and how much efforts they are putting.
right, right. I'm sure when it comes to content creation, consistency is very important, right?
Yes.
And obviously, you have to learn from others, like people who are in the same field and they have better engagement rates. You have to look
Hmm.
at the kind of thumbnail they're making, the timing of their posting, right?
Hmm.
The size of their content, right? The frequency of their content, the kind of words they're using to, get better SEO conversion, right? You have to
Hmm.
study others in the same domain. So your
Yes.
domain is communication or English conversation. Follow others in the same domain and see how they are doing it.
Yes.
Do a bit of analysis, timing, content timing, frequency, words, thumbnails, editing, right? Look at their content and see what
Hmm.
kind of content they are doing well, right? What timing they're posting. When you 3 to 4 creators in that area, when you follow them, study them, and use the same theory in your own app, in your own channel, there is a lot of chances that you can improve your performance. Right? I'm
Yes, I'm
not
doing the
an
same.
expert. I'm not an expert, but this is from my just my limited knowledge. Yeah.
Yes, I'm doing the same. I am observing people who are in this field, in
Yeah.
especially in conversation or communication skill. I'm
Right.
observing them and I'm learning every day.
Hmm.
Yes.
Good, good. I think you're already on the right path. All
Yeah.
right, Priyanka. So today we were discussing about a home decor. Then we went on to
Mhm.
content creation. Now let's
Yeah.
do a small exercise. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Imagine that you are invited by your school where you completed your class 10th or 12th, wherever it is, right?
Mm.
You are invited to your school, and here you are talking about how to crack net examination, UGC net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure you have put your best efforts there. I'm sure you have put your labor over there to crack that examination. So you have good knowledge of how to get it done. What are the challenges? What is the preparation style? What is the amount of time? So you know how to get through this. So
Mm.
your work is to inspire, right? Your work is to inspire these school children who are in their 11th or 12th or 10th standard, right? In
Mm.
that age group, 16 to 18, right? 15 to 18,
Mm.
in that age group. You will tell them or you'll inspire them and you'll give them the strategy of how to have a life as a assistant professor or in the
Mm.
field of higher education. Yeah. And
Mm.
for that, how they will crack the entrance of UGC net, right? Take
Mm.
2 minutes time if you want to, because you will give a speech now, right?
Mm.
I
Okay.
mean, you're not required to take 2 minutes time. If you want, you can take 2 minutes time and think about it, and then you can start as you wish. That's your choice.
Okay. Yeah, I can start from now.
All right.
So yes, if I get a chance to visit in my school for a speech for motivating students, so I would happy in
Hmm.
this case. So that student can motivate and they can also do something better in their life. So I would start like this. So hello, good afternoon, students. I am Priyanka. You all know I have qualified UGC NET exam. It is not an easy task. It is India's third toughest examination. So I have chosen this career because I wanted to change the society. I wanted to uh, teach students. I wanted to do some changes in the society. And yes, you can, if you want to do the same thing, you can also do. It is not a not a big task. You
Hmm.
just need patience, practice, and consistency. You have to work hard
Hmm.
on the daily basis, and you should have a learning attitude. Don't give up. Everything is achievable in this planet on this planet Everything is achievable on this planet. So you
Okay.
just need a zeal, and you need a goal, and your why should be clear, why you want to do this,
Hmm.
and definitely you will achieve this. So
Hmm.
this is from my side.
Okay. Okay. Um, Whenever we are giving a lecture, motivation is important. Like you have
Mm,
done a very good work when it comes to motivation. But
mm,
it is also about strategy. We also have to talk about strategy. We have to talk about the
okay.
steps, right? We have to
Mm-hmm.
talk about your own journey. Very important to show our own experience. Unless we do that, people cannot connect with it. It is not just about telling others what to do, but also giving your own examples of how you did it, right? What were your
Mm-hmm.
frustrations? What were your disappointments? What was your level of commitment? How many hours you studied? What kind of
Mm-hmm.
references you had? What kind of
Okay.
help you got from others? Like, how did you use the internet or YouTube? How many hours did you dedicate on a daily basis? Unless we break down our journey, right, it is not
Hmm.
relatable. ज्ञान तो हर
Yeah.
कोई दे रहा है, right? रैंडम
Hmm.
ज्ञान तो हमें हर कहीं से मिल रहा है, but we need specific ज्ञान. We need specific steps by someone who has done it, right? So if this is,
Detailed,
yes, it has
detailed,
to be detailed.
yeah,
It has to be broken
detailed.
down. It has to be broken down. Unless
Mm-hmm.
we break it down, we cannot really impress the other person with relatability, right? Relatability is extremely important. Extremely important. Yeah.
Hmm. Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, Priyanka, why don't you tell me a little bit about your challenges in your journey to NET? While you were trying to qualify NET examination, what were your challenges?
Okay, when I started preparing for net examination, first challenge was there. Syllabus is very vast in UGC net. We have to study
Uh-huh.
deeply. So that was the first challenge I faced while preparing.
Mm,
So a collection of material, like I talked a lot of tutors how and where, watched a lot of videos initially, how can I prepare for it, which type of
mm,
books I need.
mm,
So like it took around 3 months to find a good tutor teacher
mm.
and good platform. Then I took subscription. I
Right.
started having paid sessions because nowadays it is very difficult. We cannot, if we want to crack any examination, so we need smart study, not we don't need hard work. So I
Mm,
took that decision. I started having sessions with expert teachers, and whatever
mhm,
they suggested me, like I did all the things.
mm,
So here I want to tell how did I do that. So yes, I used to study around 10 to 12 hours in a day. It
mm,
was very difficult initially. It was very difficult, but slowly uh, i I did that just by increasing 1 hour every day, 20 minutes every day. Like this, I increased the time. I started
mm,
giving mock test. In mock test, I used to fail so many times.
mm.
I was looking for good marks, but there was not good marks initially. But I consistently, I just uh, did that. And finally, like I gave the examination. I failed 2 3 times. Again I started. It was very difficult, like preparing and you are not getting results. People are asking you,
Mm.
what are you doing? And that was very difficult phase when somebody is asking you. But yes, after giving 2 3 attempts, finally I got my UGC net certificate.
Right.
So yes, it was difficult, but if we are consistent, so we can easily qualify.
Correct. Right. I'm sure there's a lot of difficulties a person goes through, especially
Mm.
when you have to qualify a national level examination. It's never going to be
Yes.
easy, but anyone who does
Mm.
it has definitely been through their own set of disappointments, their own set
Yeah.
of frustrations, and yet they have done it. So wonderful! I'm so proud of you, and I'm sure
Yeah.
everyone around you must be very proud of you, including yourself. All
Yes.
right, Priyanka, here's a quick advice and a suggestion, and you can say it's a feedback also. While you
Okay.
speak well, while you can actually articulate well, you have
Mm-hmm.
issues with sentences,
Sorry.
right? You have issues with sentences,
Okay.
right? So my suggestion to you is that whenever you're constructing sentences, right,
Mm-hmm.
one good way of improving our sentence formation is to um, do regular sentence formation exercises, right? So
Okay.
I would suggest you go to Google, type sentence exercises, and download some PDFs, right? Freely available
Mm-hmm.
PDFs, right?
Okay.
Those PDFs you can download and start constructing 15-20 sentences per day. There will be
Mm-hmm.
many exercises available, right? Multiple
Okay.
exercises are there. Do some of, let's say, interrogative exercise, how to frame a question, assertive
Mm-hmm.
sentences, how to make a statement, right? Exclamatory sentences, how to, create surprising sentences. Do these
Mm-hmm.
exercises at home, 15-20 sentences per day, right? Don't have to do a lot. 15-20 सेंटेंस करने में मुश्किल से 10-15 मिनट लगेंगे, right? So
Mm-hmm.
give yourself that, that challenge every day. That let me do it every day. You'll see that you'll become a much better speaker along with correct sentences, not just articulation but also correctness of the sentences. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
it will be a
So
good way to improve yourself. Yeah.
okay. So I can do writing also.
Yeah, yeah, of course. You have to do through writing. When you
Mm-hmm.
make sentences, how will you do? Right? Obviously, the exercise
Mm-hmm.
that you have to do it through writing alone. Yeah. So writing is
Okay.
mandatory. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I will do. What about pronunciation? How can I improve my pronunciation? Somewhere I feel, yeah, I have to work upon it.
I believe your pronunciation isn't bad. Maybe there
Mm-hmm.
is sometimes some strong mother tongue influence at some places, right? So
Mm-hmm.
otherwise, it's not as important as a correct sentences are important right now. Your
Oh.
priority should be correct sentences. You're
Mm-hmm.
speaking well. You speak with a very good balanced energy. You're not very loud. You're not very shy. You're very much well balanced. I like that energy of your speech, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what can
Okay.
get better is error free sentences. Right now there are silly errors here and there. Nothing very blunderous, but silly
Mm-hmm.
errors here and there. Yeah.
Syllabus. Okay.
Pronunciation, we can do certain things. Next time when you come to class, just come with just remind me right in the beginning so that we get some time to do some pronunciation practices. Yeah. The
Okay.
moment you remind me in the beginning, we can give dedicated 5 to 10 minutes to that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's make a sentence using illogical.
Okay. Illogical. Illogical, yes. Yes. When I was preparing for UGC NET examination, that time there were many people who used to discourage me, and now they tell me that was an illogical thing we have done.
Say that again, once again.
Once again, when I was preparing for my UGC NET examination, that time there were many people who used to discourage me, but now they are saying they were they were saying illogical thing that time.
I can understand the sentence, but again, the sentence is just bizarre. At the end, you said that time. You cannot end a
Hmm.
sentence at that time, right? That time
Yeah.
is basically उस वक्त, right? उस वक्त.
Hmm.
So ये
Yeah.
एक proper sentence की निशानी नहीं है. So इसको हम कैसे कर सकते थे? That many people who were discouraging me during my UGC preparations now understand that their argument was illogical.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? So sentence
So
should look like a sentence.
my sentences are basic. I have to make
नहीं,
it.
बेसिक से इशू नहीं है मुझे, बेसिक
Mhm.
सेंटेंस में कोई बुराई नहीं है, बट
Mhm.
इट शुड लुक लाइक अ सेंटेंस. जब जब लास्ट में दैट टाइम बोल देते हो ना, वो दैट टाइम एक कॉन्वर्सेशन जैसा लग रहा है, वो सेंटेंस की तरह नहीं लग रहा है. इट डजंट लुक
Okay.
लाइक अ सेंटेंस, इट्स मोर लाइक अ चिट चैट, राइट?
Yeah.
Sentence is not a chit chat, right? Chit
Hmm.
chat is where there is enough space to play around. In a sentence, we can't play. There are rules. It has to start
Hmm.
with a certain word, end with a certain word. There has to be full stop at the end. That's a sentence, right? Or
Hmm.
a question mark at the end. But chit chat is, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm well. Oh, great. But that is not a sentence. In a sentence, we have to
Hmm.
write, oh, I'm doing great. What about you? Something like that. Yeah. It has to be
Okay.
proper, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Got
All
it.
right, Priyanka, I've given you some advice. Please do follow that. And next time when we meet, I would like to have better conversations with you. Any questions for
Yeah.
the day? Anything from your side?
No, no, I don't have any question. I would say thank you so much for the feedback. I would work upon these things.
Perfect. You're most welcome. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's meet again sometime. Thank you. Have a good
Yeah.
day.
Okay. Bye bye.